Okay, we're gonna do Itto's quest line, which is, what's it called? Taurus Iracundus? That's my best attempt. Okay, pretty excited for this one. I think Itto's my favourite character. I apologise if I pronounce it differently all the time, so Itto, Ito, I don't know. I'm stupid, so I apologise for that. Anyway, we are gonna start this off. So yeah, I need to do this for the current event as well, so I want to try and get it done in one. And this is the very start. Okay. Yo, Catherine. What's up?
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Just another day on the job for us!
Hi. Does everything sound good? Everything, by the way? Does everything look good? Dangerous, you say? Why can't the Tenryou Commission resolve
Allow me
it?
to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Itto.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves. But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real ruffian.
Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. He'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
He has a gang, but I have Daemon.
On second thought,
Come on,
I
Daemon.
will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
We are still investigating Arataki Itto's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts.
Catherine's fucking S's are so sharp. They need to get this voice actor a better mic or like a pop filter or something. I don't. Why is it so sharp and their S's are so bad?
But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Itto's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Okay, we'll go ask around. Yeah, it's just a bit distracting.
Thank
is
you.
all.
I will await your return. Ad Astra Avisask.
Ad Astra Avisask T2. Okay.
Well,
Let's go see what Itto's up to.
hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Itto guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
So I don't know if I should play as the Traveler for immersion reasons, because playing as Itto while I'm on Itto's quest is a bit weird. Even though he's my main how to play. You know what? For immersion reasons, I will
Just what will we come across this
do
time?
my shit level 60 Traveler. What a twink. Okay. Yeah.
Arataki Itto? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged.
Wow, that was completely different from the text. He's the happiest man alive, to he's as high as a kite, or whatever. There's some weird, not matching.
I don't personally
stuff
see him
going
as a
on.
bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
Seen a couple of mismatches on some other story quests as well. Does he have a stable job of any
You
kind?
know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Itto fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty certain he hasn't, right? I'm gonna be surprised if he actually has stolen stuff and stolen people.
Arataki
much.
Itto? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
You mean he doesn't have, like, the mental capacity to do it?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on. Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Itto a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose.
Yeah, he won fair and square. He didn't do what? I wouldn't say he did something wrong. I mean, he was probably a bit fucking, could have waited at least, but he was clearly excited that he won and he wanted to take his candy, whatever. Can you blame him? Come
So,
on.
I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
I think I understand your point now.
He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Okay, yeah, that's some solid info.
My store is
That's good.
the latest in fashion. Come and have a look.
Like a character witness or whatever they're called. It's helpful.
Arataki Itto. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Itto hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
How do you know it wasn't a different
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Sounds more like he's trying to protect someone, but sure. Did he have a motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
So he was exacting revenge on the
At the
Tenryou
time,
Commission?
Arataki Itto put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision. The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
I mean, he admitted to it, so what can they do? The evidence
If the
seems
two
solid.
of you are able to
I guess.
capture Arataki Itto, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks for all the info. Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Okay, so I haven't done the fucking net thing. Hopefully this should be quick, I hope. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Are you joking me? Oh, fucking... I wanted to do this fucking quest in one. Now I've got to run around and capture... How many animals? Just some animals? Capture small animals. It doesn't give me a number. Okay. Fucking... oh, where am I going to find animals? For fuck's sake. That's annoying. This VOD's going to be fucking... annoying to watch. That's super frustrating. Okay, I don't know if I should just pause the recording, so then I can just do this and then unpause it when I get back on track, or I should just leave this in. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it in. Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter, does it? If you want to skip through the VOD, then you can do that. Okay, small animals. And I need to equip the thing, of course. I can't believe I needed to do... That's frustrating. Where is it? How do I use it? Let me just look at the tutorial. Okay. Oh, I should get to an Azuma. I don't know where the best place for pets or animals are. Frustrating. God, okay. Oh, thanks. Boom. Okay. Oh, cute. Oh, she's right here. Is it one and done? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully this will be it. Just have to talk to her.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time is pretty cool.
What is this? What am I in now? What's happening?
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Ah, it's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
Alright. Oh, that's stupid.
What
Down
are
with
they
this.
arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Can I just say as well, even if that's true, do you have an infinite amount of Mora? No, of course you don't. Like, that's stupid. Like, unless you're literally the richest person in the world, that just doesn't...
Huh?
It's just
Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Is it from
Looks
a
like
mob?
you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual? That actually works?
That definitely sounds like a scam. This does
Right?
not sound credible.
Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Calm
Of
calm down.
course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Why this sudden
Well,
urgency?
if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go, let's go!
sake. I hate that you can just randomly run into quests. Well, started another quest that I didn't mean to start, great. Or it's the fucking cat lady or whatever, right? So, the Volpira, this... I don't particularly care about this. Can that technically really detain a human's essence? I really don't care about any of this. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, so... now we are back on Itto's quest. Oh, annoying. Okay. What does she sound like then?
Hello! We'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Itto.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee? I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Itto is successfully caught and brought to justice.
What the why 397? I mean, I could pay you that. Seems a bit ridiculous,
Whoa,
for sure.
That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Itto. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Ooh, cutscene? Oh. Nice.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
as planned, the crimson Oni chased the blue Oni away. The crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the crimson Oni went to tell the blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it?
Oh, that was really nice.
What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I really love the art style of that. That was... and the animation and everything, that was really, really nice. I really like that. That was epic. Very cool.
I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remain now.
good.
Paimon, can you just say that without being so screechy? Like, God. Does the story have anything to do with the situation at hand, or is it just a
Of
little
course
fairy
it
tale?
does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
What? That just sounds racist. He's an Oni, so he's gonna fucking go crazy and kill everyone just because he's an Oni? Racist. Racist! Okay. Yeah, Paimon's voice acting has gotten so much more high-pitched and screechy, it's just... God. It's really amped it up, the voice actress.
But how could he do that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
Paimon, we're no longer in the story, Paimon, okay? We're back into reality. Paimon,
That's a
please.
very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss?
Have you never heard of an innocent person confessing to a crime they didn't commit in order to protect someone? You've never heard of that? You're a detective, lady. Idiot. Okay. Oh, God. Why are they all saying stupid shit?
According
Come
to my
on.
investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now.
Like, how many people... Like, somebody knocks on the door and they're just like, yeah, did it. I did it. Oh, and guess what? Bye. See ya. I'm out. Like, why would you commit? Why do you confess and then immediately run away? That makes no sense. You know what I mean? You would either run away or you would confess. And then those are the options. You know? Only somebody who was trying to cover for somebody would confess and then run away. That, like... Right? Right? Whatever.
The Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in that direction.
Yeah, I understand. Thanks
Don't
for the
mention it.
information.
I'm just doing my duty.
Wait,
Yeah,
Paimon
you're
still
also
has a
doing it for
question.
money.
If Arataki Itto has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
I've killed gods, lady. I think I can handle a brutish Oni. Well, not brutish. What's the word? A rowdy Oni. I think I can handle that. You know, come on.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
The beans. They're scared of beans. It's the Oni's one weakness. Beans. We need to go collect some beans.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that
Oh,
Arataki Itto is allergic to beans.
Just grab a bag of beans, boys, and we'll just throw out Itto, and then boom, easy. Captured.
In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
So we legit actually just want to grab a bag of beans and then just throw some fucking beans in. That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Seems a bit unfair to me.
Fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
Paimon?
It just
You're
so
a fool.
happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure beans are actually a more effective weapon than food, so, you know, it's just more effective to use beans as weapons.
Of
to
course,
waste steam.
I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
You stupid.
Sneaky. But also, thanks.
I don't want to give this lady any money. Can we just go to the shop and buy some
Let's
beans?
head to Yoshiori Island and start looking for Itto.
Can we actually a bag of beans? Oh, let's see the flavor text. There's this bag of beans. Yeah. Beans you got from Sango. Arataki Itto seems to be allergic to beans, so these may prove to be useful tools in stopping him from resisting too much. Sango says they're not free though. Hopefully they don't cost too much. Yeah. Definitely should have just bought it from a shop. Just take it here. Arataki Itto.
According to Detective
Is he?
Sango, Itto should be somewhere around here. Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight? Look, footprints! Let's see where they lead. There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward.
Right, is he on the shore?
Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Itto?
Shit, to the boy. To the
Doesn't
boy.
seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us.
Let's just hide behind a crate and ping some beans at him.
It'll
Yeah,
save a lot
let's
of
do it.
hassle if we can avoid a fight.
You can make a game out of it, you know, so you can hit him first. Hit him in the head first. Go on, Paimon, do you want to take the first shot? I'll teach a hole through a bean. Oh my god. Oh my god. Take a bean. Can I get it? Oh, okay, shit. The beans, ooh, do not go far. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hey,
No.
who's sneaking around over there? Come on, show yourself.
Yikes! We've been spotted!
Oh. Okay. Wow. Yeah, actually restarted me. Not very many quests that restart you.
Could that be him? He doesn't seem to be. It'll save a lot of hassle.
Use that turn. I wonder if they're going to add more stealth bits to the story. Because there is that one stealth bit in the cathedral in Mondstadt, right? Come on. Oh, shit. It's a bit awkward. The bean, okay. Here we go. Right in the face.
Beans!
Bean. No.
Are you okay?
No, we just threw a bean at him. We're animals.
What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
Quick, hide the beans. Hide the rest of the beans.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control.
His voice acting is so good. Fuck. So
All right,
good.
I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
I really don't want to talk over it.
Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
That's what I said. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, okay. My monitor just turned off. Thought it was I'd have to fuck around with it. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna try my best to not talk over any of the voice acting, because I really enjoy it. You can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive. There's plenty more beans in the bag. You better come quietly. Plenty more beans in the bag.
Hey, whoa. Take it easy. Just stop with the beans, okay? So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here anyway?
The music as well is matching so perfectly. Very nice.
Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
You're the one behind the robbery and the missing people, aren't you?
That's right. Me. All by myself. Nobody else.
Like, come on, man. Come on. Of course he's covering for someone. Like, come on.
As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy pickings.
Oh, God, it's so fucking good.
And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
What a good guy. Questionable reasoning
Hey,
there.
what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly he took a commission to bring you back.
Show some backbone, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case,
Uncle Itto! Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
Granny Oni.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
I am really, really hoping there's gonna be a beetle fight somewhere in the story. I really hope there's a beetle fight.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Itto a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Itto has.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Just turns into Scatman. Oh god. This is really good.
Uncle Itto, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Itto bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh! It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
I had no idea you were so caring towards others.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? 'Cause I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
Alright.
Oh,
have a
it's
deal.
on! I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
Let's go find a beetle. Up here?
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
I watched people playing that when I was a kid. I played when I was a kid. I watched
Hey,
people.
it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body. But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think getting a bit carried away though.
Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see. Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
Is there?
Lightning storm!
Ah, just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll scare all the wimpy beetles away and leave the tough ones for us. Oh, darn it, they're all gone. let's hop down from here and take a look. My
Subtitles.
gut's telling me that there's a king-size beetle just below. Beefy Beetle King, here we come!
Yeah, the,
You see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Onikabuto! Now that's what I'm talking about!
yeah, the subtitles were a little bit off. By a little bit, I mean almost entirely off.
Huh?
Boys?
Oh, what the... Aw, no! Not lavender melons! Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
Down. Hello?
This is the one! This is the one! See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Onikabuto.
There's nothing there. Did I pick it up or something by accident? It's kind of small.
It's on the smaller side, but size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
You said earlier that size matters.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
Sure, but it doesn't seem to be very energetic either.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover? Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent.
I was hoping we'd catch a larger
Hey,
beetle.
didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Onikabuto was spawned to be a champion!
Wait a sec, where's Daemon?
Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one! What do you think, Itto? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter! It matches everything you said about a good fighter beetle! Bet the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but but still.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
Oh dear. You can take our beetle. You sure you don't want to take our beetle? This'll finally be the one you've never won before.
Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way. So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's, coincidence.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. let's not do anything rash here, you know?
I thought smaller beetles know a bunch of sick moves. Didn't you say that younger beetles are fearless?
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind. Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
Nice. An actual good beetle. Is he gonna use the shit one then? That's kind of bad.
Can't catch me.
Feels kind of bad. Okay, so we are gonna have a beetle fight.
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry, I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, go, Stripey Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja!
Wow.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy!
That's right! Finish it!
Oh, no! My little Nimble Ninja!
Ha! Looks like I win again!
That was a bit weird. Kind of just yeeted him out of
Dang
existence.
it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
That's a poor track record.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle Itto can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! Alright, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
Alright, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
And then Quantum Quick.
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong.
That was big. Does look ultra strong.
But
Why isn't it continuing?
it's still no match for you, Stripey.
Alright, little guy, use your Super Paimon Tornado!
That's a real thing now?
No, I can't believe it. I lost.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
Bam, I'm just gonna steal all his candy and fucking eat it in front of
Boy,
him.
did that one put up a fight! Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost! I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
See? Paimon's got real talent! Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too.
Why don't we let I'm not even gonna attempt. Keep Crimson Cyclone.
Right. Yeah, now that the beetle fighting's over and all.
Hmm?
This is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me?
That's okay.
You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Itto.
Huh?
Oh, who would have guessed the kid isn't just stupid idiot?
Hey, didn't I tell ya? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Itto didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
So what's the story
Hey,
here?
some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
Itto, Sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. I'm the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
Simon's a bit of a slow one.
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Hold on a second.
Oh shit.
If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one already.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
Oh, so you paint them. Okay, interesting. So why did the Blue Oni choose to exile
Because
themselves?
humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
Huh? What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
I see.
After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it.
Because the Blue Oni also value their own pride?
Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period. My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
So you're trying to buy more
That's
time?
right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Huh? Why didn't you just tell us that in the first place?
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got. But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
Paimon too!
The real culprits must be brought to justice. We can't let the innocent be accused. Can't let the innocent be accused.
Just
The real
treat
culprits
it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the start, these two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna get along just great. Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
Oh shit, we're actually gonna get to see another Oni, because I don't think we've met another Oni in anything apart from Oni 2. Be interesting. Hear a bit of the Oni backstory. Oh, he's in this camp. Oni? Hear from the victim.
Yo, you must be Masato.
An Oni? Oh no, not another one!
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted you before, remember? I need your help.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way. But this time, they weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for.
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go.
So was there friction within the group?
Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again!
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted with me? I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area. You aren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them and they're all heavily armed.
Ah, don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
Hell yeah. Okay. Lie in wait. Ooh. Pretty excited to see what's gonna happen. I mean, it sounds like the blue Oni isn't exactly bad, right? Just not with a great group of people, perhaps. I'm very curious to see how closely Itto looks to the blue Oni, or if they look way different. Just be curious.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while. If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
Yeah, things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared. Oh, here they come!
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns. All right, it's go time. Let's get him.
Okay. Where's the horn boy?
Can't catch me. Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first, talk later.
I'm not exactly the team comp
Time for takeoff.
that I want. What I have to do.
Here we go.
Let's roll.
My lucky day. Light blade.
Wouldn't gliding be fast? Yahoo! Think you can get away?
To the ferry. To the ferry.
Hey, don't even think about running. It's me, Arataki Itto, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice. But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you? Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you. Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni.
That was pretty cool.
So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago? Huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society. But let me ask you, Arataki Itto, what exactly do you contribute to human society? You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Huh! You wouldn't know how if you tried. You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, You're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you. But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in human society? We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food, no clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends?
Why? I mean, like Itto was saying before, most people don't even know what a blue Oni is. They've never even heard of a blue Oni. And, like, most people don't even look at the horns of an Oni. They just see an Oni. Right? So I don't understand why he wouldn't try and just integrate within the society like the Red Oni have. Like, it's been lost to history, you know, it's ancient history now that the Blue Oni self-sacrifice and everything. Like, the Red Oni have already fully integrated, basically, right? So why can't the Blue Oni go and do that? I don't think most people think Blue Oni are like the evil ones now, you know what I mean? Like, that's just a fairy tale. It's just a story. But instead of, you know, doing something that makes sense, he just joins a band of thieves. Like, why don't you set up a farm? Why don't you use your Oni strength or something? You know, why don't instead you join a band of thieves? Pathetic.
I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live.
This is not living, idiots. What are you talking about? What, running with a band of thieves and stealing from people is living? Are you joking me? This moron.
I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
Yeah, that doesn't actually solve the root problem. That doesn't do anything. You're putting a bandage over a fucking cancerous tumor. You know what I mean? You're not doing anything. You know, like somebody's got a broken leg and he just come and injects morphine into them, and they're like, oh yeah, your broken leg's fixed now because you don't feel it because you're on morphine. Oh, but did you actually fix my broken leg? Oh no, I didn't. Sorry. Oh no, sorry about that. Your leg's still completely fucked. Like, what? That doesn't actually sound
good. And besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society.
Exactly, Paimon. Exactly. Sorry if that was a little bit loud. God.
If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
Paimon actually spitting facts. Actually speaking the truth. Very nice.
You make a good point. But Arataki Itto's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull.
No. No, he doesn't. Like, why? Just because you think he's not upholding, like, Oni pride or whatever? Like, he's not, like, a good representation for what Oni are or whatever? Like, if that's the case, why don't you come and be a representative fucking hell, of the Blue Oni? You know, and show what Onis can really do at maximum strength, at maximum capacity, you know what I mean? Show the power of the Oni. Like, but for some reason, no. For some reason, just gonna cause trouble.
The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni.
That is literally wrong. We literally just had an example of going over to the guy that you robbed, and he was scared of Itto because he had horns and he's an Oni. So wrong.
Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process.
That's also kind of true. That's not... Itto kind of fucked up a little bit, but I think he's just too optimistic. You know?
He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryou Commission drag you away.
Imagine saying you sacrificed something when all you did was join a band of thieves and steal a bunch of things from people. Oh, my sacrifice. Oh. Like, no. No way. God.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, alright? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on.
What? But I thought you were all sad that you had to live in squalor and stuff. Like, was that not?
Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are! Seize them!
Oh no! It's the Tenryou Commission!
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
That was very confusing. So the Blue Oni went on about how all the Blue Oni society live in fucking squalor and they're starving and it's horrible and it's just terrible, while the Red Oni get to have a nice lovely time in human society. So he joined the thieves in order to steal, so the Blue Oni, his community, could not be in complete squalor, I guess, and be starving. But then he went on about how it was a sacrifice and how Itto should have just stayed out of it and everything. Like, you're trying to, you know, have your cake and eat it, sort of thing, you know. Either you stole because you needed food for your community, or you stole because you were trying to do some weird... it just doesn't make any sense. You need... If this was a sacrifice, you need to set it up for the other person in order for them to gain from the sacrifice. They just, quote unquote, sacrifice themselves, and then Itto, or at least all the other Onis, don't seem to get anything out of it. Apart from that, Onis are troublemakers now, that's it. Like, in what world is that a sacrifice where it benefits the Oni? Bizarre.
Hey! Hey! He got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
They got us surrounded.
Can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryou Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Battle formation!
Attaboy!
His weapon really makes him feel pretty OP. And he attacks so fast. I just want to see what the weapon is again. Like, man, his weapon really fucking
Come on, then.
makes him destroy.
You won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Itto.
It's showtime!
I won't forget this.
Man, they really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryou Commission sent so many. But I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Why don't you let us explain the situation to them?
No, no way. All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Then what should we do? The Tenryou Commission's about to arrest you!
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryou butt!
Hey, boss! Thought you'd have all the fun without us?
Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Maybe we can't take him, but we
The
can sure
boys.
slow him down. Now's your chance. Go! Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time!
Go! Do what you gotta do, boss!
All right, then. Watch yourselves. Soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll!
Don't let them get away! After them!
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
Run for it, boss!
Okay, they don't fight them, that's good.
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating. I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang. There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for now. Huh. Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here? A wrecked cart and some goods. Look alive, we've got company. How's this?
Maybe I should let them show them back.
Time for takeoff.
Now that I'm not really even using the chopper anymore.
Who wants some of this?
Shoot the fairy!
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead. Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here. Let's investigate. They couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. Yeah, unless they're all ninjas or something. Hidden entrance. Yes! All right. I think we just found their hideout. This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Before we go in, I have a question.
Fire away.
Did you really understand where Takuya was coming from?
Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb. But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Alright,
Huh? What are you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
Let's go.
Oh, damn. Why is the voice acting so good? Is this gonna be a domain? It is. Okay.
Stay close and you will
Guess we
live.
will use an actual team. Do I bother with a healer? I suppose I should, really. I find it strange that they never really seem to like add a door where you come from. I suppose it's not really needed because you're not supposed to look behind you anyways. But it's slightly strange. Okay.
Whoa! This place is huge! Pretty fancy for a hideout.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. And all the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
art's cool. It's quite weird art, I gotta say. That's very weird. Are they supposed to be Onis?
Stairs are over there. We can't go up if we can't reach them.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for. There's more!
Who is one?
Oh, come on. Just want to eat you off the edge.
Finally, No.
Oh, it's moving!
See? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
This is a very interesting dungeon. Oh yeah, I'm trying to check real quick. Is there gonna be any
Can't catch me.
things to loot in here? It doesn't really look like it, does it? No chests or anything. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's a little chest. Okay. Do I need to pull that to go to the other place? Pull that side one.
Let's
I mean, I
play.
feel like I could just do that.
There is no escape.
Yeah.
Time for takeoff.
Is this
Here we go.
a little extra room?
My lucky day.
What?
Can't catch me.
It's kind of dark. Wish there was some sort of light. Okay. Especially with all the effects around my fucking dude, it's just needs a bit more light. I wish you could somehow like turn down the brightness of the effects and shit, or like turn them off or something, or like cancel them, you know, something like that. Because the whole, it's just a lot of shit around my character a lot of the time. And,
Can't catch
it's
me.
a shame. It's a shame. Okay. So much more to this.
You must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get him out of here.
All right, you're all free to go now. Quick, get to safety.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy? We're awfully worried about him.
Calm down, dear.
Oh shit.
We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
But... Oh, my little Daisuke!
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parents.
Yes, that's right! Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he all right?
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you!
He's the one you should be thanking.
No, no, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do.
I'm just a great guy. What can I say? Very nice. Yeah, I mean, we literally had nothing to do with your kid, so don't thank us.
Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
Why do they see so many people?
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money.
I will say, you do like these people do realize if you're gonna kidnap people in order to ransom them, they need to be ransomed to someone, and that someone needs to have money. So if you like, do these people have grandparents that they were gonna be ransomed to? Because seems like wouldn't you take the kid and then ransom the kid back to the parents, and that would just make a lot more sense. Oh, okay. I'll just have a quick drink. Oh, been slouched in my chair getting the story a bit too much. Okay.
No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Well, would they really do anything drastic?
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far. Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the ones this guy has.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Relative, I guess.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light. Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going, while we still have time.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the vibe I got from him. It seemed like he's kind of confused and he just wasn't totally sure what he wanted. Yeah, I mean, he must have got caught up in this gang, like, accidentally, you know? Like, he didn't mean to necessarily. Any other chests?
Can't catch me!
Just the next one. Okay. Oh, okay. I really fucking love this domain though. This is really cool. It's nice just to have like something a little different with the It's nice to have something a little different with the domain. Instead of just a bunch of endless hallways with rooms of enemies. Even something as simple as just a little platform thing. Also just the way this looks is really cool. Anyway.
This is the place. The
Boss
jig's
time?
up. Surrender while you can.
Going somewhere?
There is no escape. Time for takeoff. Here we go. Barbados, gain us.
That is not where I want it.
Shine down.
The fairy? Bet you think you've won, don't you? So naive. This is my home turf.
I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of a mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
That is very smart. Good for you.
You're gonna blow this whole place up?
You'll get yourself killed too.
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble.
That's good to know. So he doesn't want to die. So thanks for telling me
You've
that.
had your fun. Now it's goodbye. My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when did you...
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening. Yeah!
Fuck him up. Oh.
Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Hey, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself. Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do? I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us Blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly!
They're here! We won't let them slip away this time!
Uh-oh! There's nowhere else to run!
Shit.
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Itto is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni!
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am! How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Itto!
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything. Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy? Huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. That is what I've been saying. Hell yeah. Nice. Fucking nice.
But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this.
Come on!
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya?
Come on, man. That was fucking epic.
We managed to save everyone! But
Bruh, why would he cut it off there? Come on. Oh, that was really cool. That was cool. Fucking Itto's fucking... He's the one. He's the one. He's the chosen one. God, I love him. He's great.
what about Itto and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're alright.
Let's wait a little longer.
Takuya!
Fucking boys.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry. We didn't want to make things too easy for you.
Why? Why would you do this for me? I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
No.
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain.
I mean, look, Itto's happily living among human society. Like, the Blue Oni sacrifice has already paid off, you know?
It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side.
Exactly.
Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. 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 This is the best story so far. Definitely best story.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind. Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But
don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
Also, I just want to say I like the way he looks as well. Before I forget, like it's not over the top. Like I think it'd be weird if the detail matched Itto. You know, like because he's just supposed to be a side character sort of thing. He's not, but he still looks really cool and he still looks unique. And he looks cool. I like him.
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takia, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist. All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
No, please don't! Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry, I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryou Commission officers.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna be very surprised if they just let him off without saying anything. Like, just because you're trying to be the good guy, if you go ahead and beat the living shit out of a bunch of soldiers, yeah, you're still in the wrong, no matter what it's for.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah,
We will.
That's what they get for resisting the Tenryou Commission.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation?
Sure, I'll tell her everything.
Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up to ya.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too. But, given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Sorry for the trouble.
Hey, wait! Are unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
No, it's nothing like that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself, you know? Yeah, all right, see you next time. Whenever that'll be.
Well, he's pretty. Weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
Yeah. Who? Who are you talking about? Itto? Or the blue one? Oh, whatever.
I wouldn't glide
Granny
any
Oni?
faster.
Oh.
Ah, yes. That does sound like my Itto.
So, did they take Uncle Itto away?
Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Itto helped us, and he's awesome!
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Itto is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people.
Okay.
If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
I don't really really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Itto.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Itto and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryou Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
It's awesome.
Ah, I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Do you need our help?
No, no. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning.
I do, actually.
Besides, once Itto is released, he'll be here to help me.
Is he always like this?
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined. Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni. But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it. Because Itto is my pride and joy.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the Blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left. After a long time, the Crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the Blue Oni back home. The Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the Blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the Blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The Blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the Blue Oni had once done, the Crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The Blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the Blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The Crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Hey, Traveler! Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm? You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into.
Shut the fuck up, Paimon, I don't care.
Paimon took a quick peek before we left.
Oh, that was really good. That was really, really good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I think so far from the story quests I've played, that has been the best.
You've been wondering about that
Oh my
too,
god,
huh?
Paimon, please shut up. I want to think about the story now. She's just blabbering on about something else. That was really good. Yeah, I mean, just confirmed even more that Itto is my favorite character, and that he's the best character in my opinion. Very good. I like the story. I was learning more about like the Oni backstory. That was cool. I like that. Learning little bits and stuff. Itto's little like family. That's cool. I did wish we saw more of his like gang and interacted more with his gang. But at least we saw them. That was really good. That's really, really good. Okay. Well, I'll end this one here. Gonna go for a little break and everything. It's a pretty long one. Man, all of these story quests have been like 2 hours. Pretty crazy. I did have a little thing I needed to do in the middle of that, but that was a bit less than 2 hours, but still pretty good. Man, I want an Act 2. I want an Act 2 of that so badly now. Like, I want to see what the whole is the blue Oni gonna join the gang and stuff. Also, that end cutscene was really cute, really nice. I really liked that, and the art for Itto at the end was really, really nice. I really loved that style. I really, really loved that style. Hope they do more on that. Okay, I'm gonna end it here though. Gonna go for a little break and everything. Thanks for watching. Hope you also enjoyed Itto's story, because I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, goodbye. Cheers for watching. Bye.